morning, Trailblazers. It is Wednesday, June 17th, week 10, feeling zen, big fat hen. Miss McIntyre, what is going on?
Not too much there, Mr. Tinning. I'm happy, enjoying this weather, enjoying that it's almost summer. Just so much good energy out there. And the sun, I think, just helps us all have a little bit extra good energy.
Absolutely. I've made mention of this before. A big vitamin D overload for me today. It is the 166th day of the year, meaning that we have 199 days left of 2020. It has been an interesting year, to say the least, and I'm excited about what the next half of this year has to bring for us.
Definitely.
Thank you to everyone who participated in our kindness challenge. A few friends sent some emails in demonstrating how they shown kindness. I know that from our household's perspective, we dropped off some care packages to some friends that are on the front lines, on their porches, making sure that we're practicing social distancing, just to show that we're thankful and that we appreciate them. So that's how our family's been demonstrating kindness. Miss McIntyre, what about you?
Well, we did some tidying up around our neighborhood a little bit. When we walking the dogs, we try to pick up some garbage and just thought, you know what, we could just takes 2 seconds of our time to grab that one piece of garbage as we walk by it. So we tried to do that a little bit. And we took my grandma, Mrs. Townsend, a little blizzard to give her a little smile, because she's been alone for all this time. So we FaceTime her and all that stuff, but we dropped her off a nice Dairy Queen blizzard on her porch to cheer her up.
Oh, that's so cool. As much as this kind of interactive communication with each other online is really neat, and people are being flexible as best they can with all of their family members and friends, there's really something about something tangible, right? Where you get that face-to-face interaction and getting to see those people, making sure that we're mindful of that distance, of course. I know that connects kind of to our bike rides that we've been doing.
Yeah.
It was so wonderful last week and then last night, of course, to see so many friends supporting us out on our bike tour. Friends were in their driveways, waving, smiling. The sun was shining. There really was a positive energy about it. And I think that really evolved from our challenge last week of kindness and kind of making sure that there's a sense of, I think, that normalcy, right? Like there's a little bit of normal. I mean, I'm not the guy that thinks about normal very often, but it was cool to see everyone's smiling face.
Yeah, and just connecting too, right? Just a really quick, easy way to just connect and know that we're all out there. And yeah, it's awesome.
Absolutely. I'm feeling like I could maybe calm down a little bit.
Should we do
what do you have for us today?
For a minute here? You're out enjoying the great outdoors there, so it's perfect.
I am deciding to do it from the backyard today.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a great place to do it too. There's all sorts of things you could be mindful and grateful for when you're in the outdoors. Wherever you choose to be, find your comfortable spot right now. So it could be sitting, standing, could be lying down, could be inside, could be outside, whatever you choose, but find that spot that's just for you and just settle in. Give yourself a second to just kind of be like, okay, I'm sitting still. I'm just taking a minute now just for me. Try not to think about all the craziness that came before or all the things you have to do after, but just think, you know what? I deserve a minute just for me, just to sit and just to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as we just take our minute this time, I want us to think about all those acts of kindness that maybe you had a chance to do, and keep in mind that those acts of kindness don't need to be just a once a week thing, right? You can do them all the time. You can do them every day. You could do them once a week. You could do little things, big things, all the rest. But you can find all sorts of time to just be kind, do kind things, do quick good deeds. And you can always find some time in your day to do that. So as you're thinking about all that kindness that everyone was spreading, let's breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you're just sitting and taking a second and thinking about that whole idea of kindness, I want you to think about, how do you feel when somebody does something kind for you? So close your eyes, picture how it feels, picture the way it makes you think, picture the way it makes your heart feel, picture the way it makes your energy feel. And just kind of breathe into that feeling. It feels good when somebody's kind to you. It feels like you matter. It feels like somebody cares. It feels like you're important. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And just know that when you do things for others, it feels the same way for them. So the more we can spread that around, and the more that people can feel like they're important and they matter. So this time, as we breathe in through our nose, I want you to think, I'm important. And when you breathe out through your mouth, I want you to think, I'm grateful. In through your nose and out through your mouth. When you breathe in through your nose, I want you to think, I am cared for. And when you breathe out through your mouth, I want you to think, I care for others. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And as we end our mindful moment today, just really feel that feeling. Feel how it feels for you. Feel how you made other people feel this week. Feel that we can make people feel that way every day, and other people have a chance to make us feel that way every single day. And let's just keep that challenge. Let's not make it a 1 week challenge. Let's make that just a life challenge. How can we make people's lives better? And with our last breath, I want you to just think, as you breathe in, I am kind. And as you breathe out, I spread kindness. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Oh, it feels good just to think about that, doesn't it, Mr. Tinning? Think about kindness and just how much good we can all do with really, really simple things.
Absolutely, Miss McIntyre. I feel nice and relaxed. I mean, as you were saying that, it kind of takes me from that whole me, but brings us to that we, right? And
Definitely.
how we can kind of spread that positivity by making sure that we're being mindful of others.
Yeah.
And demonstrating those empathetic skills and those empathy roots. And I don't know, it feels good to do well. And I feel that, thank you very much for that reminder during that mindful moment.
Another thing that feels good is laughter.
Oh, well, is that my cue? Okay, let's see what I've got today, Miss McIntyre. Ooh,
Let's hear it.
Let's see if you can come up with the theme of today's jokes.
Okay.
Miss McIntyre. What do frogs eat during the summertime? Frogs. What do they eat during the summertime?
I don't know. What do they eat during the summertime?
Well, hopsicles, of course. Hopsicles. Well, Keys is my middle name. It's actually Gavin, but we'll go with that. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, who goes to school during the summer? Who goes to school during the summer?
I don't know. Who?
Well, the ice cream man or ice cream woman or ice cream person, because they go to Sunday school.
Ice cream Sunday.
Sunday, okay. Day of the week, Sunday. Okay, I knew you'd pick up.
I like it.
And finally, man, I know this guy, Ice Cream. Why does Ice Cream always get invited to the party? Why does Ice Cream always get invited to the party?
I don't know. Why?
Well, because Ice Cream is so cool. Ice Cream is so cool.
I like it.
What do you think the theme was today?
I think it was summertime coming, summer and ice cream and cool.
Nailed it. Summertime treats with all this hot weather.
We're so close.
You're having a chance to enjoy.
Awesome.
That being said, I noticed that you extended that kind of 2-week challenge. Is that what we're going to do for our friends this week in blue and yellow? We're going to get them to continue that?
I think the kindness thing can be sort of a all year round challenge for us, but
Absolutely.
our challenge for next week, since next week will be our last Trail Live, our last week together until we have a little rest from all this online learning and get to enjoy a little bit of summertime, is to see if you can get out there next week. You might have missed it yesterday, but get out there and on your porches and wave to the people who are on that bike ride. So be aware of what day it is, check the website, check your Google Classroom, and get ready to be on your porch and have a little connection. So our challenge is get out on your porch, get on your driveway, get it on the sidewalk, and see if you can say hi to some of the awesome teachers who are biking around.
That's amazing. I think that connectedness piece is so huge.
Definitely.
And if we can start working on our hearts and that wellness piece, getting out there to have one final connection with as many teachers as can possibly make it next week, which I'll continue to do. And I'll set up a time that works well for everyone's schedule. I think that's a wonderful challenge, Ms. McIntyre. Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, let's see what else we have this week. I'm wondering, I have some other kind of, you know how we do those little silly day celebrations I've been saying? Not necessarily silly day, but some can be a little silly. National Flip Flop Day. I'm starting that out early.
Nice. I feel like that's every day for me.
Absolutely. I think it's National Smile Power Day can connect to our kindness.
Awesome. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
We have Nature Photography Day, which my friends in room 20 should know about because we did fall photography this year.
Sweet.
Get out there and take a picture. And if you want to share them with Ms. McIntyre or Mr. Tinning, you're more than welcome. Nature Photography Day. And then, of course, for some teachers, we have Fudge Day, Apple Strudel Day, National Fishing Day, also to connect with our National Indigenous History Month, as well as our Pride Month. So if we could celebrate those things, that would be wonderful. And of course, I can't forget all of the fathers out there. It is Father's Day coming up this weekend. Fathers, mothers, uncles, cousins, brothers, however you celebrate someone in your life, your parents, make sure that to go along with that kindness perspective that we can continue to build on maybe some celebrating to those friends and those people in our lives that are truly important to us.
Definitely.
Whether that be a hug or a poem or a card or an activity that you do as a family, we encourage you to do that as long as, you have that opportunity.
Definitely.
Okay.
Sounds awesome.
Well, Ms. McIntyre, I don't know if you can see this small tear rolling down my cheek right now. Is it that time?
Yeah, I think it is to say until next time, Trailblazers.
We hope you're happy. We hope you're safe. Please remember that we are all
in this
together. Awesome, Miss McIntyre. Hold on. I do have my shirt here. It's just a little warm out today.
Hey, Trailblazers.
Blue and yellow. Right on. Bye, Trailblazers. Have a great day.